There you go. Yeah, that works. Hang on, let me just move that across a bit. Up a little bit as well. There we go. That works. Right. Today, we're going to make sure there's no glitches, no nothing. Right then. With that being the case, hello everyone, welcome back to the Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Yes, in the last episode we had begun the Ace Attorney Investigations game and we had completed episode 1, Turnabout Visitor, with, what's his name, Portsman, and yeah. And then we moved on to episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to start episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. And yes, we did see the intro, but we're going to see the intro of this episode again. A murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. 2 days earlier. Whee! Lot of flashes. Yes, everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise. Thank you for flying GoU Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Oh no! Oh no! March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight G390, first floor lounge.
So what happened last time?
So what happened last time in the last episode was we had confronted Mr. Portsman. He was the killer, and that's as much as we got, really. We confronted Mr. Portsman, we investigated the hallway, confronted Portsman, he was the killer. He then ate his own gold medal, but that's another thing entirely. I don't know what happened there. We found out about the great thief Yatagarasu, because the Yatagarasu left a card in our
Is he the
office.
mastermind?
Well, no, because... so there's the great thief Yatagarasu. So that's gonna be one that I think is gonna be an interesting one to deal with. There we go. Anyway, why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? I guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Ladies, for your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though, admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. What's this? A travel wallet? Well, it's not mine. How does someone else's travel wallet? Oh, did it? Wait, did it actually? Wait. No. Oh, for fuck's sake, it actually did. Why? How?
You saw my comment.
Yeah. But I didn't realise... fuck's sake. Yeah, I saw your comment. I thought you meant the beginning of it. For fuck's sake. Fine. I guess that's now out of the window then. Again. I don't know anymore. My head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this trouble later. Or hand it off to an attendant. Right, if that's the case, then I'm going to keep an eye on this.
It's the comment at the time of stream gone.
Right, okay. I'm gonna have to just leave the stream on my phone then. Just in case it does just disappear again. There we go. I'll take care of this trouble later. I'll hand it off to an attendant. Ugh. From earthquake like turbulence to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why you hesitated. It was when I was young, but still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. But there's someone dead! What the? What in the world happened?
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask you, please return to your seat. He's dead!
Please calm down.
Probably.
Oh, probably. I feel like this is like before all of that happened, with Von Karma and all that. So, but we never know. We don't know. Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. Oh, John, did something happen?
You murderer!
No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. God damn it! Why am I being the one to be apprehended? Let me out! I just want to play my chess. Look at the board next to me. God damn it.
If you want, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero. Unfortunately, we just had a minor accident on this flight.
An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What murder? What's going on with this flight?
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we arrive at this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
What? Someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off!
Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
It wasn't me, goddammit! I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Waz Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you capable of murder, buddy. All I was gonna say is let me out. Yeah, sure, whatever you want, just jump out. See what we care. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say. However, I am sure that you are a perpetrator of this crime. I swear my honor as a professional flight attendant. Fuck you.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I'm gonna swear and behave. Fuck you. How about that?
I know what I saw. And there's even strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? I know I didn't kill that man, so what kind of incriminating evidence could there be? God damn it.
We've already alerted the proper authorities at the destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine than the direction it's going in. I'm not just about to sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, is it?
Yes?
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance? To do what?
A chance to plead my case, and a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Exactly! I didn't kill a guy in a boat. This is the same thing! 1 minute it's a boat, the next minute it's an airplane. Why can I not catch a break in all these travelling places? I don't get it. Oh well, as it's my own fault. Can the professional flight attendant decide if you really call this action righteous?
You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course. As you wish.
Good. Very well then, let's get started.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. Hello, travel woman. We've got the crime scene notes. Go You Airlines, a whole bunch of money, a card. Cool. And Sky Magazine. We've got a flight itinerary, meals, drinks, and movie. Suspense, hard-boiled action. Thank you for choosing Go You Airlines. We shall have a pleasant flight. If you require assistance at any time, please use the call button above your seat and a flight attendant will be with you shortly. Okay. We've got Blank and we've got Road Itinerary, who is 24. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. Fair enough. Again, I remember little bits. I kind of remember this case, but I don't remember a lot. Yeah. I remember, I'm pretty sure Francisca was in this one, but I can't remember where or when or why she was in this one. That's all I really remember. Yeah.
It's the same time as the smuggling in Apollo.
Really? Okay. I wasn't quite expecting that, actually. Interesting. The Lemoire kit, that's going to be interesting.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Redworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you, standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it. That's her evidence.
I don't think you can ask for a perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Redworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. What Miss Tenero saw. Tell me, what exactly puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you?
Well, it means we're very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. But I'm sure you already have realized that by now, right?
It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion.
And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable.
The plane probably getting a bigger case.
Okay, interesting. I'll also be back in just a second. Just need to go and do something. Because I completely forgot. That's better. There we go.
Hold it!
Press, I guess. You certainly seem sure of yourself.
Of course, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all.
Perhaps. But you must admit there are few who can look at a murder with a clear mind.
Flight attendants go through all extensive training. We would all go through extensive training, and we are always calm and collected. And we'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish as the plane makes a splashdown.
I fail to see how that would be a calm and rational thing to do in an emergency.
Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. And that is the duty of all professional flight attendants.
You certainly are confident. Anyway, sure, return to your testimony.
Hold it!
Yes? What did you see in front of the elevator?
Well, that's what I was just about to tell you, Mr.
The
Edgeworth.
attendant is something.
Oh, what do you mean the other attendant? I don't remember that. I remember the other attendant, but I don't remember, like, the other attendant. Does that make sense? I knew there was one, but I didn't think they were part of the... Oh, no. Framed by the elevator.
Framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the light coming from within.
Objection!
Hours okay. Sleepy. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Oh, I remember now. I remember, yes. Oh, it's her. Oh, it's her. Oh, you've reminded me. It's her. Okay. I must have presented the wrong item.
Bubble.
The murder weapon dripping with blood. Really now?
I swear it's the grisly scene I saw before me.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum? No, we don't do any kind of guns on this plane. Thank you very much.
I swear there was a grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't passenger who saw her. They'd be widespread panic by now.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time.
Excuse me?
You were scared enough to misread the situation, accuse me of murder.
Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot avoid to be that flustered. I witnessed murder scene and none instinctive events with a smile.
Mary, you also lie with a smile on your face.
Hold it!
Hold it! I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me.
Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now.
What exactly is my situation?
I have the backing of all I can to keep you bound in this way. We're within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who's been arrested by the police.
So, am I to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts? At least I'm close. My stick shines like the silver lining of dark rain cloud. I gotta capture some of that light with evidence.
Use Riz.
Objection!
No. What? What?
Objection!
What? What do you think about this piece of evidence?
I didn't think about it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
He's being unprofessional. He probably should listen to your question with a smile. He was supposed to answer our questions with a smile.
There's so much meaning they'll know the answer to my question. What?
If this game made by Telltale Game, it's gonna be like that useless.
Well, yes, very much so. I'm confused.
Objection!
No, I pressed circle. Stop doing that.
Present the blood.
Present what blood? This?
Objection!
How? Okay, Mr. Nero.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
What do you mean? How? How? Again, that's... Oh my god, I don't get how. Okay.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
Force of habit.
Well,
Well, it
it's
doesn't
not
matter.
with what she's saying.
But how? Okay, it doesn't matter. Mr. Nero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just a crime I've seen sends a chill down my
No
spine.
bloody wallet is a weapon.
Oh no, but that's... Okay. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? It looks like it looks a little big and bulky.
There are only one bloody thing there.
That's what I mean, but I don't know. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Mr. Nero.
What? Impossible!
Now, do you still think I'm the killer, that I killed him with a travel wallet?
But I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you'd be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
Then...
That's right. You just took grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There, that should clear up the pesky accusation.
Wait just a sec. That is... I didn't even know why it could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. Wait a minute, you show me what's inside, please?
She's trembling and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. Suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Mr. Nero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
Republic of Virginia? Whoa, okay. Yeah. Hi. You weren't kidding. It really is. Lamar. It really is a smuggling case. It's Lamar all over again. It seems this passport is all that's inside here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Type P. What do you mean Type P? Surname Hicks. Given name's Ackby. Ackby Hicks.
Just as I thought. This shadow belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you!
You said it yourself.
Love.
You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. As you claimed.
Okay.
As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I didn't have to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You had to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
Objection!
With all that money lying about? I don't know why I wouldn't have stolen it. I wonder if I might get a word in, Mr. Nero.
What is it now?
Mr. Nero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
It's simply impossible the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about this? You would prove the motive for the murder was not the money. Well, it would surely be the money. If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor.
Ah,
That's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after.
ah.
I think we can assume the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with this killer, and I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money.
But the wallet.
Objection!
Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks' passport.
Ah,
If you are really insisting that it was a crime based on greed, and you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet,
forgive me, please.
Hey, what the heck? You saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Mr. Nero,
Yes?
you lost your cool when you saw the dead body. I've also never seen Edgeworth with this look of anger on his face. It's quite interesting, actually. Plus, the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you for releasing me. Something Kimborgian! What is it now?
Look chess. Knight to crib.
I can't say I'm not enjoying it, because I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Mr. Naru, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Virginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
I said that he's giving the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir?
I want this person to be until the arrest until we arrive at the airport. That's why I struck my thing. I don't know.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly...
Original DS.
So, what? The original DS version of this music is better, or this music is better than the DS? Do you mean?
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for?
What is it you want? I'm very sorry to the likes of you.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until you hand.
You! How dare you try to waste my time?
You are the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
I want you to spend even at least one more second in my precious heart. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent.
Crispy and this more clean.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English.
Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name.
I am Zinkley Blanks II. I'm a very wealthy man in Virginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am not dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. Long, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
You said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout.
I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not even have a second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
Yes, and yet you continue to blather on.
Insolent, but he say insolvent.
I was gonna say he meant insolent. Insolence! I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator, going down to the lounge. It was exactly 6 o'clock.
Thank you, I think.
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
Yeah. Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
There's a little after that patch of turbulence, so I'd say around 6:15. Ah!
Hicks was his name, was it? Now I say this man Hicks was killed in a 15-minute time span. And the only person around at that time is his prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching a movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I still haven't finished, see? The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against us, right?
No, you're discounting what you have put forth at this point. But it wasn't me.
Oh? Well, so you say, but you have, what to say, the evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, you read the culprit after all.
Zola, I suppose you are quite certain what you saw? Enough to give testimony?
I think he don't know
Of course.
the time
I was looking at the man the whole time. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how time works in an airplane, and... Oh, unless you mean, like, time zones, that's also true, I suppose. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It's making me crazy with the click, click, click! From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I had to say, I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
True. Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. A simple cell phone. A laptop and organizer, I can see, but that's kind of low budget. I hate a noisy little machine design. The fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Mr. Meadow. Yes?
Yes?
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine a crime scene.
What? You want to examine a crime scene?
If you would grant me just a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. You know the sound of that? Fox in the duck pen. Yes. I think that is how you say it in English. It's fox guarding the hen house. I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given a chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
Use time at that place, not destination.
That makes sense, makes sense.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc, an emergency order decision to be made by the captain alone. Now, please wait here until I go ask the captain what
to do.
I'll be right back.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you're doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ha! We'll see.
Mr. Redruth, you have the captain's permission to investigate a crime scene.
What? Unbelievable!
I am in your debt.
Mr. Nero.
However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course. I see no problem with that stipulation. It's very natural that I am still a suspect in this case.
I'll take full responsibility once Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I think this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use triangle to talk.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime. First floor lounge.
You need assistance?
Mr. Nero, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge.
As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around.
If you could please pass the message along, tell him I'm grateful of his spirit of cooperation.
I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I have my doubts about you.
Of course. I take no offense.
Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yes, verily.
Do you pinky swear you do as your professional prosecutor?
I pinky swear I too on my honor as a professional prosecutor.
Well, Mr. settles that.
I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing.
Even if you show it to me, I still can allow you to free reign. I'm sorry, but I must admit that I still have my doubts about you.
Guilty until proven innocent, I see. Yeah, fair enough. Oh! Oh, I didn't realise that was the way to the... Oh. I want to thank you for your help back there, Mr. Nero.
It's nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel that you are not making progress. And when we do, we ask you to please return your seat at that time.
So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have right away to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time is up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes of first class without a staff key card. And we found no record of a key card being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Let's begin the investigation. Now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from?
Well, let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. A crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. The killer was human. Maybe. I don't know if they were around some. They could even be a ghost. That means they weren't around anywhere, technically. I don't know. I'm just throwing out suspicion.
If you had to believe what you say is true, then yes.
First order of business will be gather information to win your trust. The killer was around here somewhere. I bet it was in here.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth,
shut up. Okay, that looked a bit awkward. These counter windows offer a glimpse to the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to clouds.
Is that so? Well, tell me, what do you suppose I said to them?
You don't know, but don't think more than one-sided conversation.
The clouds, they tell me nothing! They tell me nothing! There are a few copies of Sky Magazine, the magazine rack.
This one's special, it's an English trivia quiz.
It's not a bad idea. Whether the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle. What?
No, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a C-word as participle?
I have! I just don't know what it means, case in point. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when you're passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, I can't you to do all towards me. Now that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you.
I wasn't warning you for clearing my name.
It's only the flight attendant's room, but please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Everyone's going off the scent of women's perfume. Although the perfume would smell great to me, however it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. You return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth!
Sorry. I spaced out for a second there. It kind of just happens at times. What, or rather who, is this?
This is one such a founder GoU Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes. One select is when he was in his 40s, and the other is of him is in his 80s.
Am I aged all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint some more.
No.
Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since since I've seen this big of a mess.
It's terribly
embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. I ironically started searching the gas valves to shut off.
I guess to shake your opinion if I had not to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. I stumbled over a chair, and I'm another victim to the turbulence.
Now look at all that grain you see in the back!
You know,
Look at this chair, it's extremely valuable.
It was?
Yes, it was used when the rocket panels came from toilets plane.
The rocket panels?
The rocket panels lean inside this very chair.
I'm sorry, but about all these rocket panels?
I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The rocket panels are an extremely popular international band. Yeah, the Palace parties that became popular, especially among teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should detect Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation will get.
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. We don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid we must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Oh, let's clean that up, but someone might get hurt.
Aha!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence. What's an important piece of evidence in this scene?
Take that!
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we both agree these are a set of footprints.
So you think...
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think they'll be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, a delightful scent of grapes is obscured by the unpleasant smell of the crime scene.
There's scent in the air. It's the same smell as the smell of my towels after they come out of my home dryer.
I never would have suspected something like that by looking at you. Suppose everyone has something unpleasant about them. What floors does this elevator service?
I think the first and second. Or I can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires flight crew key card.
So the floors accessible to passengers the first and second, huh? How interesting is it to expected every suspicious nook and cranny. Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. It's not what I asked for, but okay. What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's Piggy Bank of our company mascot, Captain Hugo. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition. It's so popular, we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. Sure, it just starts closed in a moment. But it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered.
There's blood on him. Has there been a murder weapon? Do I have anything to connect? Not yet.
Time to second rebuttals.
I wonder what was hanging off this lanyard. Something's missing with this picture. I just put my finger on it. The card! Something's sticking out of his pocket. Hope he won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. That is a very cool picture, I have to admit. Is this spot somehow connected to evidence I hold?
Eureka!
Eureka! Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine?
His cell phone, Mr. No.
Ah, so I guess it's because he's not here.
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Maybe it was a cat. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, although no symptoms seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Redruth, I figured something out.
Yes? What is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the master of the obvious title? God damn, no wonder I'm the smart one here with logic. Jesus Christ. It appears this figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Obvious would be more befitting. Oh, oblivious. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence. Okay.
This grand piano is a part of this plane. Playing music and whatever CD means fit into its CD drive.
That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box.
Oh, it's keys to press along with the music as though really playing someone playing.
Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. Did you notice anything?
There's witness footprints those are next to the elevator. I'd say the killer's...
I'd say the killers, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure they're a vital clue to solving this case.
Oh, maybe there are some other clues waiting to be found on the places. Can I, Mr. Redruth? Let's combine them together.
Hello, advice. No one likes credit thieves, so stop stealing my lines. I'm thinking there's one more thing here, but I don't know what. Maybe them? I don't think so, but... Oh! It was! True. There wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. If the killer was in the evidence along with the victim, that's a different story. I was gonna say, the Thinker has been reunited. My god. Oh, it's a piggy bank, but yeah. I have it!
Well, don't give it to me.
No, not that, you imbecile.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Redruth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around at the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes. It's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess me to this very fact, that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But can the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
Ah, but if you take a look at the victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Investigation complete! What's going on over there? Oh, it's the block again. Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bar as if the plane arrived late.
But the movie...
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. Blanc?
There is no emergency.
If there's no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Fat brick. Ah. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Well, not I not to. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove your innocence yet? Maybe would like to prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense! I don't say my eyewitness testimony is mistaken. Not mistaken. There is no room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw, in detail once more. Fine! Sort yourself! What I saw? I am certainly saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when I needed the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 50 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then, the only person in the lounge at that time must be the criminal.
See, he say his watch pocket.
I was going to say, pocket watch, yeah. Interesting. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person allowed to the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony, if you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Do I look like a man who's having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Hold it!
Hold it! Mr. LeBlanc, we were able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time. Of course! I saw it was inside. And you're sure the victim was in the elevator? Alone? Yes! The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. This last hard word is a bit important to let go.
Objection!
Alright. It was that. I had to second guess. I was like, it is going to be that. Do I need to press some more and then present that? Mr. LeBlanc? What is it? There is a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a look in the area in front of the elevator. And the spilled grape juice. Yes, and we have it also spilled it with blood. No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. Oof! There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
Can you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible. I guess is what he said.
No, that is totally impossible. I know there's no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Stretchworth, I don't think LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. It doesn't seem like to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please tell just once more. Will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man's eyes when he passed me. I was looking into the elevator when he entered it. This way there was no one else inside. No one. Oh, yeah.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you could please calm down.
What? Don't you dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No. Please, forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. Can't let his testimony stand as the truth. So you're still upset now? I am always upset. The only time when I'm not upset is when I'm not is when I have a piece of art in my hands. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me.
Hold it!
Why are you so attentive to the time? Because something out of the Gregor is happening. Something of it we were serious about something is unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about a movie starting time. Turn back to me my time in money. You understand the point? Movies? Do you know about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary to the plot and a starting time. Interesting. There is supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Mame and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. I can only see it in international flights. I look forward to greatly to enjoying through that movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I will not miss it. I haven't checked my pocket watch through destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matches the schedule. The movie is still very late. Very, very late.
Hold it!
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright. The movie wanted to see when it starts, so I turned my pocket watch many times.
Hold it!
Is this movie you mentioned? He literally just took a flight to watch a movie. Madness. Is this movie you mentioned? Is it the one listed in the Sky magazine? Yes! I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Mame and Murder. Must you know, is this movie shown on this flight? Yes, we shown at a scheduled time. Isn't it possible you simply slipped through it by accident? Nonsense, you doubt me! No, now stop pointing at me like that. Odd. How did he miss a movie that he clearly hoping to see? I checked my pocket watch a great number of times. I'm not telling you for sure.
Objection!
Departure time zone. Mr. Long, you said this just now in your testimony. I was having a pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Really? Really? Flashback there? Okay. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it means that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. Only in the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie's schedule was also created with that in mind. Mr. Nero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, I made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right, I was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa.
But we didn't readjust our on-board clocks at that time. So right now we are still running our Virginian time.
What? The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch will be out of sync with the schedule. What? Furthermore, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And yet, you can bet 1 million cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. I mean, sense. Yeah. Oh, well, just have to wait and see. Good lord, that was a cough and a half, wasn't it? This should clear up all the remaining accusations.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right?
Yes. Because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m., it means the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, was Mr. Hicks during that span of time? Where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing?
I've got something to say.
And you are?
Yeah,
I'm Cammy Meal. I'm a flight attendant. And what did you wish to say? Well, I don't think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Miss Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? Are you even so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while he popped the transfer point. Ah, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Shangfa, correct? Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave or did any newcomers on board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Shangfa. What about the flight crew? The people who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. Eventually, everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back in the plane. So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting, I should keep that in mind. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Agby Hicks was here in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Alright then, that puts the time for murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge? Okay. Now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? Everyone coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Shangfa.
Another agent who tracked the smuggling of the coconut.
Yeah. You were here the whole time for 5, yes? And you're the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, you really here in the lounge this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. Then, how do you explain the footprints? Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in his lounge, waiting to kill him. I put all the cops into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. Eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken. Oh, sorry. But on that time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. There's an entire incident including her in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. Blanc? Do you have another idea? I simply feel there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that I can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge?
Take that!
The murder weapon, the silver piggy bank, is sold in the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there and is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. Well, that means you were probably taking it from the shop first before coming here. The program isn't at all.
Is there no way to win with this man?
If I may. What is it? You see... well, oh yeah, I forgot about Tanuki. It does look like Tanuki, doesn't it? Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh, and why do you know this so well? Well, it's just that this piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my very own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Is that just before you hit that patch of turbulence? That's right. You were there in something before turbulence? Yes, I was.
Come to think of it. Miss Tenero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room. Then you're the first floor. Yes. I had to do something in the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So when I went to the shop first, I went to the flight attendant's room.
He's saying you passed by me at some point.
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of scamming and seeing you really at the time. I suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there. Why did you go to the shop in the first place? I went there for work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear the shop needs to be investigated as well. Should we head over there then? What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten, but I've already asked you for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright. Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Want to admit the scared turbulence.
Oh god, no.
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? He said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Gennaro?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet here you are.
Yo, flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull sheep over us?
Captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Gennaro, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please get back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edson, if you'd like to follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
It is. But then again, it is like the mascot, so like, yeah.
Something about Miss Gennaro that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, the in-flight shop is my top priority. Which is something we will do,
I think, in the next episode. I think that's a good place to save off. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!